Nice and early on a Saturday morning, doing a little grocery shopping before everybody else in the world wakes up. You hear how quiet it is? Listen how quiet it is. Jamie and I are having this whole friends get together for Christmas today. We have a whole bunch of stuff to do on the list before they come. And I figured, you know what? Let me get up before the gym and go to grocery shopping before the gym. The grocery store opens at 7. It's 7:07. The world is so much quieter. I can get it done, and then we'll go to the gym, and then we'll have all the stuff to do stuff after the gym. But that's one thing that I love about waking up so early is the fact that the world is so quiet. It's just so quiet. I mean, 7 o'clock's not that early, but like my alarm this week has been going off around 5 a.m. Today it didn't go off at 5 a.m., but still, like that sentiment of getting up so early is the same thing, you know? I mean, in fact, just last week I tried going to the supermarket after the gym, and I got to the supermarket and it was still closed. I had to wait outside for 10 minutes. I was waiting outside with one of the employees because they were, I guess, were trying to get in and couldn't get in. They let me in with the employee 10 minutes before the store opened, which I was very grateful for. But it was 6:50 in the morning. The store hadn't even opened yet, and I was trying to get into the grocery store. But the world is so quiet. There's nobody around, so like it moves slower. I like it. Look, there is nobody on the road. Nobody on the road. You know the Saturday right before Christmas that everybody's going to be on the road later, but not now. Oh wow, there's some people here. People in the parking lot for this. I only have about 30 minutes before I have to get home. Let's get this going. Have you ever had a chestnut before? So one thing that I particularly don't like about having a list on my phone, this is just a personal thing, a little bit of the old germaphobe Jacob comes out, and it's like, I just feel like it's totally gross that you keep touching all this stuff, and you touch your phone, then you touch the stuff, then you touch your phone, then you touch the cart, then you touch your phone. It's just something I personally kind of find a little gross. Mission accomplished. I hear the carols on the speakers coming from my neighbor's house, but I don't feel...
Come here, Rocco.
Look at you guys. You look so warm.
Rocco, up.
Nico, you look so warm, dude.
Rocco.
Look at you guys.
What are you getting?
We are getting mini mason jars. Because we will be storing our dried spices that I made this year. And I bought some online, but you said that you had some, so you're saving me the money. Looking for the tops though, because we found all of them. We're missing the tops. Check out these little baby beets that I harvested. I don't know why they're kind of funky looking, but alas. One of the things on the menu for later today is we got New York steak short ribs going on. Nice and seasoned right now, salted. We got a Dutch oven for my parents that we're going to sear them on, and then low and slow is the name of the game. Bullet. Back to Stop and Shop again. It's like deja vu. But dude, let me tell you, that short rib dish looks bomb. I'm excited for you to see it. Looks killer. But Jamie needs some things for a salad, which unfortunately, she needs extra things outside of the garden salad, because I have stuff that we can make a salad, but it literally would just be like lettuce. It'd be like different leafy greens. She wants like goat cheese and an apple to put in there. I don't have an apple tree yet. But man, I'm so pumped about the dinner tonight because everything came either from my garden or local, in the sense that the short ribs, the actual meat, came from upstate New York when we ordered a whole cow, pasture raised, grass fed, like the whole thing. The chickens that I'm cooking came from the farm that's a town away from us. They literally, what's crazy, what's cool, I think personally, is that the chickens, when you buy them, they were either slaughtered that day, that morning, or the day before, which, like, you can't get fresher than that. Like, that's amazing. All the herbs and stuff, except for obviously salt and pepper, but like the herbs like rosemary and hot pepper and all the stuff that I'm using, like thyme and sage, all came from my garden. Of course, like there's certain things, like I put wine in the short rib that didn't come from my garden, but the potatoes that we're using, the carrots that we're using, the onions that we're using, all came from my garden, and I'm so excited and proud of that. I'm really proud of it, honestly. Oh snap, you could just tell by parking that this is way more packed than it was at 7 o'clock this morning. I could tell you that, man. Wow, there are so many more people here today. salad materials obtained. Okay, well, while I'm sad all those items did not come from the garden, it just inspires me that much more to do even more next year. See, the main problem that I had with my garden this year is I didn't, first of all, know what I was doing. This is my first year that I did anything. But more so is I let things go a little too long, in the sense that it became overwhelming when I didn't maintain it. And for example, with the concert, I definitely didn't maintain it. Therefore, having to catch up was really hard. Maybe this year I'll start earlier, or spread things out, or harvest slowly throughout the season rather than having this massive harvest. So like that's one of the problems is like when you let it go, then you have so much stuff that it's like, it's a 3-hour process to do anything with it. If I did 10 minutes here, 20 minutes here, and an hour here, it's a lot easier than these big chunks of 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, you know what I mean? That being said, I want to do just as much, man. I would love to get my family eating as much as we can from my garden. That's the goal. That's the goal. And then one day we'll just keep growing it. And then I would love to have, you know, I'd love to have cows and chickens and eggs, and oh man, I would love that. I would love it. I don't know if I'd necessarily be the one wanting to take care of it all, because I mean, obviously it's a full-time job, but like one day I'd love to have a staff that takes care of multiple of them, and then I provide for multiple people. Like I'd love to provide the food for my parents, like, and my sister, and like stuff, you know. I think that'd be so cool. Let's take a peek at how this looks.
It does smell very good here.
Good, I'm glad. Oh yeah.